Referee saying that it was an intentional foul. The fight is over. Referee explaining that Herring can't lose the fight. He can't lose the fight because it was an intentional foul.
This is not good. No, Champion's going to be fine here. The Champion's going to be fine here.
It's an intentional foul.
The foul was strictly ruled intentional.
Strictly ruled intentional. It's been called off. Intentional foul. So Herring cannot continue. But we don't know who's won and who's lost. There's some contention going on. The fight has not been ruled. They got to wait for. They got to wait for. You got to wait for the ruling. Tense moments here. Very tense moments here.
Yeah, just listening to the conversation with the commission and the referee, it didn't sound like you're right. Because of that cut. Okay.
The referee saying you don't go to the scorecards.
The commission is telling you should go to the scorecards.
The commissioners are saying you have to go to the scorecards.
Accidental foul, you go to the scorecards after 4 rounds are complete. Not intentional foul.
But an intentional foul, they got it wrong. An intentional foul
What can you tell us?
is effectively a DQ, so you don't go to the scorecards.
There was initial intentional headbutt. There was a point deduction. He could continue at the time, but due to that same intentional headbutt, he is now unable to see. The eye is closed. He says he cannot see. Therefore, the doctor said
Herring saying he can't see. Herring saying he can't see.
We're going to the scorecards at this point because had it stopped at that time, the fight would have ended. But it ended later due to that same situation.
Oh.
So that's what the confusion is about.
So maybe it wasn't another headbutt. Maybe it's the same headbutt. So we're waiting for the result now. The referees called the fight off because of a cut which happened earlier.
Listen, that's why I'm stopping the fight. It's because of that intentional clash of heads. But now we're
So there's some confusion.
saying no, we are going to go to the scorecards.
They're saying they're going to go to the scorecards. The referee is saying it's intentional, so you don't go to the scorecards. There's confusion in the ring. Is Herring going to lose his belt because the fight got called off in the 8th round?
76-74 as Oquendo with that mauling style in the last 3 rounds, causing trouble for Herring, made a comeback, but Herring scored.
Oquendo come back in the last 3 rounds.
At the 10-8 round and the 5th round.
The last 3, he won the 6th, 7th, and 8th. I didn't necessarily see it that way, but they're right there ringside. So it's closer than I thought.
After further deliberation, it is true. They're going to go with the unified rules, which state that because it was an intentional headbutt that caused the cut and the fight was stopped due to the effects of that headbutt, then it is a disqualification, just as if it would have been, Joe.
They're working it out, trying to work it out. To me, it should be a disqualification. It shouldn't have to go to the cards. It should be a straight DQ. They're working it out, trying to figure it out.
Through the unified rules, it lists accidental foul. You go to the scorecards after 4 rounds.
Yeah. So using the unified rules with an intentional headbutt, it's a disqualification.
Anything that would cause the end of the fight, it's a DQ.
So if you're DQ'd, you don't go to the scorecards. You can't get DQ'd and go to the scorecards. A DQ is a DQ. A DQ means you're out. And there's a lot of confusion in the ring here. Been waiting for a long time. Went for a long time for a decision. Still waiting for a decision. as the fight was stopped due to a clash of heads.
Tell me where this thing stands, but if you're saying you can't see, the doctor says you can't see, then we'll call this fight. Here's how it happened.
So the headbutt occurred in the 5th round.
Now, Timmy and Dre, I'll turn to you.
Was it the 5th round or the 3rd round? Oh yeah, it was the 5th round.
You agree, Oquendo bobbing, weaving, coming forward with the head, not with his fist, that is the proper call to be ruled intentional.
Absolutely, it was definitely the right.
It was intentional, but we're still waiting.
You know, it wasn't just a one-off. I mean, Oquendo had been fighting like that.
We're still waiting for. Still waiting for the decision. Still waiting for the decision. There's confusion. Tony Weeks has called it intentional.
It's Tony Weeks' call. He's the closest man to the action. But for me, that's Oquendo's style. He brings his head in. You're going to fight all different types of styles. You're going to have to deal with that, especially being a champion.
Have to get that image a little bigger. We're still waiting for the decision. The fight's being called off. How are they going to rule it? There's confusion.
He wanted out. I got to tell you that. He wanted out. And that's the problem that I'm having right now, because I'm trying to digest all of this, and I'm saying, okay, the reason why you can't see is because you got blood dripping down in your eye. You got blood coming from that cut down in your eye.
Blood coming from the cut.
You can see once they clear that up. You know, to me, I honestly feel like he gave up.
Uh-oh.
He gave up. He wanted out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One of the commentators saying that Herring gave up. Bomac called the referee over, said he couldn't see. Herring couldn't see. And there's a lot of controversy in the ring right now. We're still waiting. We've been waiting for about 10 minutes for the decision, to make a decision.
Even at his age, even after the tough fights, is something totally different. This was a showcase type of fight, and this was a moment that Jamel Herring was supposed to get through to catapult.
Okay, so this isn't looking good for Herring's fight with Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton's going to be a lot harder than what he faced tonight. Herring is an old champ. For the weight class.
What do you say we make this thing official? Here's ring announcer Mark.
They're going to make it official now. We're going to find out what the outcome is. Some of the commentators are saying that Herring quit. This don't look good. This don't look good. Due to repeated intentional headbutts. You have a winner by disqualification. And still Junior lightweight champion of the world. WBO. Junior lightweight champion of the world is still Herring.
So the final word from Bob Bennett, the Nevada State Athletic Commissioner, was that due to the fact that it was an intentional headbutt, everything reverted to that 5th round. The fight was stopped due to the cut caused by the.
Okay, but the thing is that did Herring quit? Did Herring quit? And is the
And once the doctor comes into that corner, here's the fighter saying he can't see. Takes a look at the eye, determines that to be true. That the fight is being stopped.
This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, Bob Aaron there shaking the hand of Herring. Looks like I know where my money's going to be now. It's going to be on Carl Frampton. It's clear. Okay, I'm telling you, clear as day. Carl Frampton beats Jamel Herring. Carl Frampton beats Jamel Herring going forward. If that's who he fights, looks like a cash-out fight for Herring. As Oquendo, with his rough tactics, came back and according to the commentators, won the last 3 rounds. Herring's talking now in the interview, talking about the head.
So the doctor comes over after the 5th round, says, "Can you see?" You said, "I can see."
I was cool. Like I said, I could one knockout.
Yeah. Okay. So you know where to put your money, folks. You know where to put your money. Bet on Frampton when he fights Herring.
Here with the opinion of wanting to outdo Carl Frampton because that's the fight that everybody wants to see. How do you feel about what was the rest of your performance?
It just got ugly. I wasn't too satisfied with
It was ugly. It was an ugly fight.
in the beginning.
Herring didn't get off.
Like say, me boxing.
Did Herring get old in the ring tonight with the style, with the head first style of Oquendo? Did Herring get old in the ring tonight?
The outcome, because I've never been in that situation. Like I said, I've been through worse, but I've never been in a situation where we had to stop any fight. I'm just like I said,
So there's never been a situation where they've had to stop a fight.
Just getting the win is how you look.
Speculation that he wanted out.
It is what it is.
This don't look good, folks. This don't look good. This don't bode well for him, for Herring winning the fight with Herring, with Frampton. This don't look good for Herring winning the fight with Frampton.
Everyone's question, including for yourself, and you couldn't answer.
I'm telling you where to put your money, folks. I'm not telling you to gamble, but I am telling you where to put your money if you are so inclined. And it's not on Herring. It is not on Herring.
In terms of conditioning, I was good. I was never huffing and puffing and things like that. Just that.
So Herring saying his conditioning was good. He was never huffing and puffing or anything like that.
But to me, it just felt like it was just bad in the second half.
All right, we look forward to seeing you soon. Heal up and take some time with the family.
The commentators in studio commentators had Oquendo winning the last 3 rounds. This is interesting.
But listen, we can't just praise the fighters when they shine and when they do good. We also got
This is very interesting.
call them out if we feel like they didn't live up to the status that they're on. And right now, the status that I'm talking about is Jamel Herring being a champion in his division, being one of the best.
It's very interesting. Very interesting. Doesn't bode well for his fight with Frampton. Doesn't bode well at all. Does not bode well at all. His eye was open. He said he couldn't see out the eye. People are speculating now. Well, your eye looked open, bro. Your eye looked open. It was well open. It was very open. I mean, not the cut. I mean, the eye itself. Yeah, there was blood rolling down, dripping down into the eye. But, I mean, please. Please. Please.
That's an assessment many would agree with.
Please. Final thoughts.
I agree 100% with Dre, but going into this fight, Jamel Herring said it. He said, "I knew Oquendo came in with his head, so he had to prepare himself for that head."
Yeah.
He said that he couldn't
Knew.
see in the corner. All right, when the referee asked him,
He was coming out with a head.
And then the corner panicked. They didn't know the rules. They were like unsure if he quit or if he stopped or if the fight was stopped, would he retain his
Yeah.
So I have a problem with all these things tonight, man.
OMG. Yeah. I mean, damn. Damn.
He's ready to believe that he's a world champion. He doesn't believe it in his heart because he didn't react like a fighter tonight. He did not react like a fighter tonight.
OMG. OMG. What is that there? What is that there? What is that doing up on my screen? Get that off my screen. What's going on here?
Against Frampton.
Mark Kriegel, what's going on?
Herring said himself, he knows he was being judged on how he looked. And by that standard, he failed tonight. I hate to say it, but he failed.
Yeah, he knew he was being judged.
What to do,
by the way it looked.
what not to do by not jamming. It went from desperate to dirty. I have no problem with Tony Weeks' call, but Jamel didn't deal with it especially well.
Jamel didn't deal with it very well at all.
I can't see.
I can't see.
I can't see.
I can't see. This was not the success that Jamel Herring envisaged.
In his face. Jared Anderson had a TKO win. He's now 6-0.
Didn't look good whatsoever. Whatsoever. Yeah, it's not the way. It's not the way we expected it to be. Very odd ending to the championship fight. Win by DQ. An intentional clash of heads. Jonathan Oquendo is coming back. The guys in the studio, they had Jonathan Oquendo winning the last 3 rounds. Yeah, I don't know, but it looked like, people are saying it looked like he quit. Looked like he had enough in there. So my question is, did Jamel Herring turn old overnight? You know, the question has to be asked, I'm afraid. The question has to be asked. Did Jamel Herring turn old overnight in there? Hey. I guess that's a question for you, the guys in the chat. That's a question for you guys in the chat. Let me write it down. Maybe that'll stimulate you. Let me write it down. Did Jamel Herring turn old overnight? Question mark. Boom, 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 boom. Did Jamel Herring turn old overnight in there? Well, Jamel Herring is 34 years old in the lighter weight classes. 34 years old. Is 34 years old in the lighter weight class is old. How old is Lomachenko? What, 31? They're calling him old. What? You know, Herring, how old is Herring? 34? Yeah. Herring is like 4 years older. Herring's 4 years older than Lomachenko, and people are already saying that Lomachenko's right for the picking. He's going to fall off any day. He might be, well, not that he is right for the picking, but he might be right for the picking. What's going on here? The ref's face said it all, mate. Said it all. It's like, this is a tricky one. I think, did the big homie quit? Did the big homie quit? I hate to say it, but did it get a little bit rough in there? And did he just say, check please? Did Jamel Herring, did he get a bit rough in there with the head? Did he get a bit rough in there with the head? And did Jamel Herring say, check please? I can't see. Oh no, I looked around. It didn't seem like the usual suspects who cover this fight. Yes, Aaron Daly. Sleep well, my friend, and we'll catch you tomorrow or later on today. Take care. Adios, amigo. Did Jamel Herring get old in there, or is it just a style? Was it a style thing? Is Jamel Herring gonna look rejuvenated when he fights Carl Frampton? Is he gonna come back rejuvenated, or is he not? Smash that like button, folks. Smash that like button, folks. What we got here? Who we got here? We got Andre up in the building. saying that Frampton will give him hell. Oh, Frampton's going to knock him out, bro. Frampton's going to knock him out, bro. You heard? I'm not encouraging anyone to bet. Keep your money for your families, for your young ones, for your loved ones, and most importantly, yourself. Make sure that you're secure. So I'm not encouraging anyone to bet, folks, but I'm telling you this now. I'm telling you this now. Frampton's going to beat Herring. It could be by a KO. If you want to, but I don't know which round. It's going to be later. But Frampton is going to beat Herring, mate. Trust me on that. If Herring lost the last 3 rounds of this fight, yes, admittedly, due to a clash of styles, which led to a clash of heads. I don't know, man. I know it's going to be different. I know it's going to be, they're going to say, well, Frampton comes with a different style. Frampton's not going to be leading with his head. Frampton this, Frampton that. But trust me, my friend, I'm asking you the question again. Did Herring turn old overnight? Did he turn old overnight? How's that dog? How's the dog? Has the dog left him? Is he comfortable now? Is he comfortable now? Is he softer? Is he comfortable? Is he comfortable with his lot? He's been a champion for a few years now. Is he comfortable now? I hate to say it, but the questions will be asked, so we might as well start asking the questions right here, right now. Right here, right now. We got to start asking the questions. The questions will be asked. We got to start answering them. We got to start dealing with them. We got to start addressing them. I'm actually very disappointed with the broadcasting team's coverage of the fight results. When Crawford KO'd Khan with a thigh punch, we heard nothing but... That's true. That's true. That's true. But when Oquendo rams his iron dome in Herring's head repeatedly from the opening bell, he quit. That's a very good observation. That is a very good observation. Was it Timothy Bradley? Timothy Bradley going in hard on him, pretty much saying that he quit. Was that Timothy Bradley? Was that Timothy Bradley who said that? That he quit? Did he quit? Did he quit? That's a good question. Did he actually quit? Did Jamel Herring quit? We got to ask the question. And did he lose the last 3 rounds? I got to write it in. I got to type it in. Did Jamel Herring quit? Hold on. Did I not already ask that question? No, that's a different question. Boom. Did Jamel Herring quit? Gotta ask the question. Gotta ask the question. He quit. He quit, says Saif Bud. This don't look good, folks. This don't look good at all. This don't look good at all for Herring. Is it the end of the road for Herring? Is this the end of the road? Remember, boys to men? Is this the end of the road? Question mark. Is this the end of the road? I watched with the sound off. He quit. He only lost the last 2 rounds. Okay. Andre said, no, he didn't quit. Is this the end of the road? He quit. No, he didn't quit. He quit. Yes, no. Yes. Hold on. Yes, no. Yes, no. See, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, folks. OMG. OMG. You know, I'm kind of shirking my responsibility here to tell you the way I feel. I hate to say a champion quit. I really hate to say it. I hate to say it. So how can I put it diplomatically? How can I put this diplomatically? Nah, it's not the end. Well, you see, okay, let me ask you this then. You say it's not the end. Well, who wins? Okay, let's change the question. Let's change the question. Let's put it in writing. Who wins? Herring or Frampton? Question. What is it? Question mark. Who wins, Herring or Frampton? Boom. 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 There it is on your screen. Answer that. Riddle me that. Who wins, Herring or Frampton? Because Herring's supposed to be the next fight. Frampton's supposed to be the next fight for Herring. Herring's supposed to be the next fight for Frampton.